guys. I'm sitting here starting a fire because it's a little chilly in the house and I can't turn my phone around again to show you, but I'm just sitting here watching the flames crackle and trying to get a little bit warm. I don't know why I got so chilled today, but I wanted to read out of Matthew chapter 1. I figured since we started the Old Testament, we should also start the New Testament. And Matthew chapter 1 starts out with a list of names. And I don't know if you guys have ever tried that Ancestry.com website and tried to find out your heritage and your roots. But my grandma does that, and she's traced us back all the way to King so-and-so, which when she watches this, she will laugh at me and say, I told you who it was, but I forgot. So genealogies are important, and especially so for the Jews, because they knew that the Messiah was coming, and they knew who he was supposed to be coming down through, which line he was supposed to be coming down through. So Matthew starts out by showing where Jesus came from. So anyway, it starts out and says, I don't have my glasses with me. Let's see. This is a record of the ancestors of Jesus the Messiah, a descendant of Abraham, a descendant of David and of Abraham. And then it goes into the genealogy part. Abraham was the father of Isaac. Isaac was the father of Jacob. Jacob was the father of Judah and his brothers. Judah was the father of Perez and Zerah. And forgive me if I say these names wrong. You know how Bible names are. Let's see. Judah was the father of Perez and Zerah, whose mother was Tamar. Perez was that's an interesting story, by the way. Perez was the father of Hezron. Hezron was the father of Ram. Ram was the father of Abinadab. Abinadab was the father of Nahshon. Nahshon was the father of Salmon. Salmon was the father of Boaz, whose mother was Rahab, the prostitute. Another interesting story. Boaz was the father of Obed, whose mother was Ruth. Obed was the father of Jesse. Jesse was the father of King David. David was the father of Solomon, whose mother was Bathsheba, the widow of Uriah. Solomon was the father of Rehoboam. Rehoboam was the father of Abijah. Abijah was the father of Asa. Asa was the father of Jehoshaphat. One of my favorite stories. Jehoshaphat was the father of Jehoram. Jehoram was the father of Uzziah. Uzziah was the father of Jotham. Jotham was the father of Ahaz. Ahaz was the father of Hezekiah. Hezekiah was the father of Manasseh, who was one of the most evil kings before he turned his life around. Manasseh was the father of Amon. Amon was the father of Josiah. Josiah was the father of Jehoiakim and his brothers, born at the time of the exile to Babylon. And then it says, after the Babylonian exile, Jehoiakim was the father of Shealtiel. Shealtiel was the father of Zerubbabel. Zerubbabel was the father of Abiud. Abiud was the father of Eliakim. Eliakim was the father of Azor. Azor was the father of Zadok. Zadok was the father of Achim. Achim was the father of Eliad. Eliad was the father of Eleazar. Eleazar was the father of Mathan. Mathan was the father of Jacob. Jacob was the father of Joseph, the husband of Mary. and Mary gave birth to Jesus, who is called the Messiah. So Matthew gives the lineage of Jesus down through Joseph. And in another place, I can't remember right off the bat, but in another place it gives the lineage of Jesus down through Mary's line, which is interesting also. I'm sure we'll get to it. All of these listed above include 14 generations from Abraham to David, 14 from David to the Babylonian exile, and 14 from the Babylonian exile to the Messiah. So 14 generations in between each of those. Sounds like a God thing to me. That's interesting. I always try and read a chapter and try and find something new that I never saw before, because, let's see, I am years old, and and I have read through the Bible quite a few times, and it's a challenge sometimes to find something that I did not know, especially in the stories that we read the most. And I want to always be learning, so I ask the Holy Spirit to reveal to me something I've never seen before. And He always does. It's amazing how that works. All right, then verse 18, I think. I can't see it. Verse 18. This is how Jesus the Messiah was born. His mother, Mary, was engaged to be married to Joseph. But before the marriage took place, while she was still a virgin, she became pregnant through the power of the Holy Spirit. Joseph, to whom she was engaged, was a righteous man and did not want to disgrace her publicly, so he decided to break the engagement quietly. As he considered this, an angel of the Lord appeared to him in a dream. "Joseph, son of David," the angel said, "do not be afraid to take Mary as your wife, for the child within her was conceived by the Holy Spirit. And she will have a son, and you are to name him Jesus, for he will save his people from their sins." All of this occurred to fulfill the Lord's message through his prophet. "Look, the virgin will conceive a child. She will give birth to a son, and they will call him Immanuel." I'm thinking that's in Isaiah. Those words are really small. I can't see. I think it's Isaiah, though. They will call him Immanuel, which means God is with us. God is Immanuel. God is with us every moment. When Joseph woke up, he did as the angel of the Lord commanded and took Mary as his wife. But he did not have sexual relations with her until her son was born, and Joseph named him Jesus. And that's the beginning of Matthew. That is the beginning of the story according to Matthew. And we will continue this the next time. I love you guys, and remember that God is our Immanuel. God is with us. He is always with us. Have a great afternoon. Bye.